WP Toolkit Review and Bonus, No Holds Barred Review exposes the truth about how to increase your site speed by up to 500%. Join with me if you have ever wished you could finally increase your site speed by up to 500% like the blogger 1%ers. Wasted hundreds on website development and SEO, expert books and seminars that simply don't deliver. Felt that there is something that some SEO guys know about creating lightning fast websites that you don't. Wondered whether you were ever going to get anywhere with this whole make money online thing. Believe me, I know how you feel. I was once the same. You see, it got to a point where I was sick of being one of the guys who knew he should increase his site speed by up to 500%, but just couldn't get it working. So I decided to take a stand. I bought dozens of books, and signed up to every expert SEO and website development seminar out there. I spent hundreds of hours on website and SEO article sites and forums, scouring for tips and tricks, and eventually I started to understand the whole optimizing your website picture. With this understanding, came the realization that if I was to succeed, I needed to uncover a product like WP Toolkit, a new set of rules that no one else knew about, and that I could use to consistently increase your site speed by up to 500%. That was 6 months ago. Now I can safely say the days of penalized by Google are a thing of the past. It took me months, but eventually it clicked, and I discovered WP Toolkit, the blueprint to increase your site speed by up to 500%. Not the usual crap you hear, and not the usual techniques you read about. Remember, if you follow the crowd you will just end up with penalized by Google. To increase your site speed by up to 500% you need WP Toolkit. And it's so new and different that to properly increase your site speed by up to 500%, you need a willingness to break away from the current entrepreneur methods you are using, and you need to embark on a new path that leads away from learning how to code and towards get better rankings on Google and keep customers on your site longer. But there are a few things you don't need. You don't need to know a thing about entrepreneur to increase your site speed by up to 500% from this, because the system is designed so that even a 9-year-old can use it. And because WP Toolkit methods run counter to the mainstream methods the entrepreneur gurus are teaching, the newer you are to the game, the better you're likely to do. You don't need to have success with get better rankings on Google and keep customers on your site longer before. In fact, the WP Toolkit system will get you increase your site speed by up to 500% quickly and easily, without you having to learn a single thing about learning how to code or any of those usual headaches. You can get started within 30 minutes. The WP Toolkit methods work for anyone, and because you're going to be walked through by the hand, there's no excuse not to increase your site speed by up to 500%. You can increase your site speed by up to 500% part-time, in only a few minutes each day. Once you're up to speed, the entire process will take as little as 20 minutes per day. I like to increase your site speed by up to 500% and live my life, and I always tell my friends to do the same. It's your life, and with penalized by Google as a non-issue, you can finally live it. Now if you're anything like me or any of my blogger buddies, I'm sure you get bombarded with ebooks, software and live seminars from entrepreneur gurus. All of them, offering you their latest must-have rehashed and outdated guaranteed increase your site speed by up to 500% programs all the time. I also know from experience that you're probably curious about a lot of these systems, but you don't want to waste your money on expensive failures. Perhaps you've been burned too many times and are sick of broken promises? I know only too well how much it hurts when you follow a proven system or can't fail entrepreneur method that doesn't get you the increase your site speed by up to 500% you desire. Let me ask you, how familiar is this? When you first see a new ebook or program, you get a sudden rush of excitement and expectation. You are more than happy to hand over your money to the vendor and you desperately hope this one will be different. Then you try to get better rankings on Google and keep customers on your site longer, but it goes wrong again. Suddenly, the system is not quite as simple as they first made out, or the techniques don't work quite as the track record claimed. You get stuck on a problem using the system and the guru fails to answer your queries or concerns. Then you experience more penalized by Google and learning how to code. Now, you don't know where to turn, or what to do, and you end up nursing yet more frustration. All you want is something that works. You have spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars already on entrepreneur products. And by the end of this year you'll probably have wasted another couple of $100 on useless ebooks. And you already know that you probably won't get you the results you need. So what is the solution? Well, that's where WP Toolkit comes in. Here's what the WP Toolkit solves. Speed factor number 1. Hosting. Poor global connectivity slows down your site. Unique feature. Our product diagnoses hosting connectivity issues in real time. Speed factor number 2. Server. Poor configuration and inadequate hosting plans cause issues. Unique feature. Our product diagnoses server configuration issues in real time. Speed factor number 3. Themes and plugins can cause load speed issues. Unique feature. Our product tests theme load speed in real time. Speed factor number 4. UN optimized GFX kill load speed and eat bandwidth. Our solution flawlessly auto-optimizes site graphics without the cost. Speed factor number 5. Bloated databases thrash your server's processor. Our solution does advanced junk cleanup. Speed factor number 6. Long pages kill load speed and eat more server resources. Our solution allows users to enable lazy load on any page they wish. It's simple. A faster, more optimized website or your money back. Your order is protected by a fully unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. I know that you want access to the same advanced entrepreneur method that the elite bloggers use. And I know that you have the best chance to increase your site speed by up to 500% with the software and training inside WP Toolkit, but we want to ensure you are fully protected, which is why you have a full 30 days to test drive our system and see why WP Toolkit is what everyone interested in get better rankings on Google and keep customers on your site longer is talking about today. Examine the WP Toolkit system in your home for 30 days, watch the training videos, use the powerful software, do whatever it takes to convince yourself that it is possible to increase your site speed by up to 500% in just a few days, and finally enjoy the get better rankings on Google and keep customers on your site longer you've always wanted. If for any reason whatsoever, you are not completely convinced and delighted, just let me know and your membership will be cancelled, and your fee fully refunded. You can cancel your WP Toolkit membership at any time, and for any reason. That's how certain I am that you are going to love WP Toolkit and make it work for you. This is an opportunity that is bound to change blogger lives, so make a decision now. Order WP Toolkit now, 100% risk-free. Click the link below.